Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Valus Jones now on the return. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Tonight.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling.
First down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
On play action, here's Stroud. He beams one, deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Texans. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Or 18.
Here's Stroud again. That's back-to-back for down. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
All right. 18.
Again, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead. On their opening drive, Nico Collins with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, he starts to shake the foundation with good preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
kickoff. Johnson with a return here. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. We give to Irving to start his drive. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in field goal range. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Baker now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Setting up the screen. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's complete. This is Anguka. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Irving here from the gun. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series. And then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays. But when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. Forced out to his right. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. No hesitation there and going for it for 2 at their first opportunity. Even if it didn't work out, pretty clear that they're not going to hesitate to take risks offensively in this game.
Yeah, again, nothing wrong taking that risk there, especially if you want to be the ones dictating how this game's going to be played. But trust me, with all this time left, you're going to be chasing some points the rest of the way.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Only quick, right? Why Tony?
From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Tony.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Face pass to 35. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot down the field.
2nd and 3 now.
South. Out, return. 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. He is brought to a stop after he found play room near wrong. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Stroud off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going right side, mixing with it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. 37 yards in the right half.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit, a high percentage make.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Jukes one defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again is Baker. Dumps it off to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
1st down throw here, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
That pass, it did put him in position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Point it right, point it right. 180! Real.
Mayfield to throw again. And he eventually runs out of road here. Defenders closing in, and he just chooses to tuck it and go down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Complete completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Houston first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Tried to throw on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Sack down coming up.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Look the hot, look the hot. 118, that's right.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
First and 10. Here's Mayfield. McMillan on the slant. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down, Buccaneers.
From the gun, Mayfield. Pass is hauled in by the running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 33-yard line.
Man in motion out of the slot.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Done.
Baker throwing again. Dump off caught by his back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job making onto that, but only a small gain on that play.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Mayfield looking to throw on his third and 1. It's complete. This is Nguka. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Real. 180! Hurry! King! Run. That!
Once more, it's Mayfield. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
180. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Alert, 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 alert. Up, up. What's up?
Here he is on 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That is Lewis Seen. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
1st down, Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up to the 27. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He'll throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Stiff arm success. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Baker now. Setting up the running back screen. Juke the defender. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Again for the first time to Rashad White. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Looking for a target. Connects on the crosser. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles down to 20. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
180! Hurry! Hey, alert! What's that?
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That run now has put them in such a great spot. Okay, you get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Go to him again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line.
Okay, this could be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
The Texans throws it in, and they will get him. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
There's just certain times you get a feel, right, Kate? Do this long enough, kind of get a sense and just know these 2 teams are going to be fighting and clawing for that lead. And that sack, well, for me now, you can't afford to go for it. We'll put some points on the board and salvage what was a promising drive. Nice to pay off any drive with some points. They able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Alert the hot.
Now it's Stroud. Gets it through the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They get 22 on that one. And the Texans are going to have a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10 around the mixer. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, uno more. Here we go.
Stroud. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans throw the lead to 7.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead to 8. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Jukes out a one-stop. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. So we need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Another try following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
That's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
All right.
Nixon on the toss. Wild play. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On play action, here's Stroud. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part in padding the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Gets every big gain downfield. And he takes it down to the 33. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Tampa Bay.
Baker now from the gun. The back's got it. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Offense up to the line fast. And he gets in, touchdown. The Buccaneers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust, and they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a 1-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them 1 snap away from a totally different ball game.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
18. What's that?
Stroud from the pistol. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
That That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Gets some space around midfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 2nd and 3 now. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Throwing deep for the end zone. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, King? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Stroud completes it quick. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Johnson now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw here, Mayfield. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And this is another incompletion.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into a zone read option where they take get a couple choices. Give me yourself and try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Desperation time here. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
19 Texas.
Tried to throw on first down. Caught by Collins on the slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down throw by Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. Buying some time right. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
What's that? 18. What's that?
A handoff from Mixon, running right. And he'll maybe get two out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 18. 11. Hey, Uno Mars.
They're going to pass it here. Buys time, rolling right. The throw is caught. He will have the Texans first down there, and the celebrations can begin now down on that sideline.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
It was brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
What's that? 18. What's that?
Chubb. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Buccaneers 17. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Begins with a run by Irving. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. So it's a win for the Texans. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so